This is an add-on to the last one. As soon as I got off there, like, this is also why there's more than just the law of attraction, because other people do put other people in their equation. That's what it is. And if their dream is stronger than your dream, if their focus is stronger than your focus, if their mind, their desire, their heart is all synced up, lined up stronger than yours, you can get swept up into their whirlwind, their tornado, their vortex, their desires, and lose your footing, lose your steadiness, and so you can swear all you want that you were following the rules of law of attraction, but you didn't know all the dynamics at play, and you weren't loving yourself enough to stay aligned with yourself and not leave your alignment. And it's like the idea of you just simply weren't strong enough. It's the idea of the survival of the fittest, where, do you know what that means? Do you know what it means to love yourself? Do you know how to ask yourself the right questions at the right time? And we're all going to have slippage, so don't freak out. But it's that idea, the stronger you get, the more you work that muscle, the more you focus on your desires and dreams, the more you cultivate your own life and your own expansion and choose and decide and design for yourself, leaving others out of the equation, allowing that to naturally sync up, the better chance you have, right? Because again, ultimately, we do have to recognize the duality of this world, and that some people have mastered certain things and have gotten better at manipulating and being tricky and all that kind of thing. And it's like, again, you don't have to worry about that, because the very thing that combats that, the very thing, the antidote for that, is fully loving and accepting yourself. So the more you focus on yourself, the more you learn to love and accept yourself, the more you learn to be honest with yourself, the more you learn to be aligned with yourself and build that muscle, strengthen that muscle, focus on that alignment, you'll naturally have no problem staying there and moving through easier and easier and easier. The more you do that, and allow the bumps, allow the slip-ups, because they're going to happen, and they're just there to show you your current strength, your current alignment, your current situation, so that you can be like, okay, got it. Okay, I see. So, okay, now I know what muscle to work on, what area to love myself in more, where to build my confidence, where to, But the reason I say that is because I don't want you to gaslight yourself when you're doing these things, or not recognize or understand what's happening, where it's like it's not that simple, and it is that simple, where it's like, no, you're not going crazy. And the only thing that you can do about it that will truly, truly help you to stay in your alignment is to focus on loving yourself and learning what that means, learning yourself, understanding yourself, seeing your patterns, changing the patterns that are harming you, the lies and ties, the binds that you've been telling yourself that are no longer benefiting you, and inputting the right ones, and doing that kind of work is what is going to help you break through, help you move forward, help you expand, help you love yourself, help you love your life, which helps you love everyone else around you, and it can ripple out that way. Yet, when you don't do that work and you just focus easily as if it's just a nice thing to do, your life will quickly slip you by, and you won't recognize why or what you need to be doing, or where or what you need to ramp up, or how it's happening that you get sucked into other people's stuff, and it's not fully understanding it all, or recognizing it all, or acknowledging it all, and taking that ownership of, oh, I'm not loving myself enough. Oh, I need to do this work more. I need to build this muscle more. I'm still weak here. There are other people that are stronger in this area than me, that are dominating me, that are pulling me into their stuff, and I'm not strong enough to stay out of it. I'm not loving myself enough. I'm not honoring me. I'm allowing them to suck me in. I think I'm happy-go-lucky doing my thing, and then I get sucked into their thing and I get upset. Well, why? Oh, because I'm not loving me. I didn't stand up for me there. And so when we can see it, you don't have to look, it's not that they're bad. They're not. As a matter of fact, you can thank them, because they're the ones who showed you were weak there. They easily were able to puppet you. They were easily able to pull you in. So you can be like, damn, Glad I'm strong enough to pull myself out. I'm glad I was strong enough to see that, and glad I'm strong enough to keep moving along. And then there's those who get sucked in and don't know how the fuck to get out because they've never looked at themselves. They've never taken ownership. They have no idea what's going on. They have no idea how to love themselves because they don't know themselves at all. They've only known how to be led on a leash. And so when they're stuck out there all alone without anybody leading them on the leash, they're clueless. They're the homeless puppy that ends up starving and dead, right? They don't know how to fend for themselves. So it's the idea of you either learn or you don't. You either survive or you don't. And so it can be a dog-eat-dog world in that sense. And so it's like while you're still, depending on what age, hopefully you're still somewhat under somebody's umbrella, you can start to learn more and more and more so you can then form your own umbrella, your own protection, your own alignment, your own understanding. Okay. Thanks so much for tuning in and listening. You can now purchase an audio journey with me using the link below.